Hello, good day to you. My name is Dr. Obialo. I'm an emotional health specialist. I believe emotional health care is the best way to describe what we do in psychiatry care. Yes. Okay. While making a presentation like I am now, one is encouraged to have a smile on his face to keep the audience engaged and make the presentation more palatable. It is also true that when you have a smile on your face, it does objectively improve one's mood. That has been confirmed. So it is truly a win-win situation for me, the presenter, and for my audience to have that smile on my face, regardless of how hard it might be at times. Okay, but while making for the best engagement, really consider it to be a promo of whatever idea that you're here to share. To make the best promo, you need to be more animated. So I would encourage you to dig deep and find your inner WWE persona to make this promo truly what you would like the world to see. So what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of Macho Man. I'm thinking of, oh yeah, if you know what I'm talking about. I am here to bring you a tornado of health. It's making landfall, people. Brace yourself. Okay, so in the spirit of Halloween, I have a ghost story to share. A ghost story to tell. Yeah, I encountered. I'm going to share a vignette, a medical vignette. A medical vignette is a medical case, and with several details obscured to preserve clients' confidentiality. Okay, so this gentleman came to me at work, and he was in a panic. He was complaining that he didn't want to see the ghost of his boss at work, and that he was reluctant to go to work because of that. Da 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 da. Okay, that must be one da 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 too many. Okay, so the senior colleague had died in a dramatic fashion, and soon after that, other colleagues at work started reporting that they were seeing the gentleman within the premises of the office. This individual who worked closely with him and shared an office with him felt uncomfortable going back to work because he felt that he was about to encounter the deceased, an apparition or a ghost at work, and was significantly panicked. I commend the medical officer that referred the client to come and see me. Yes, while I was talking with this individual, he kept on asking, "Doctor, how is it possible? Doctor, explain." I was like, "Explain what?" It's going like what people are saying and what they say that the ghost is out there. I had to sit him down and explain certain aspects of grief that he might not have been aware of. The truth is that several of the information that we have, I realize our clients need, the general public as a whole, need to be privy to this information. It's another win-win situation, truly. A more informed public ensures that the experience of healthcare provision is a more sophisticated experience. People present earlier and people get have appropriate expectation of service and care. So as I said, and that win-win experience. So going back to the client, I had explained to him that hallucination is actually a normal aspect, a normal experience in grief. Yes, perceptual disturbances do occur when one is in an emotionally raw state, and bearing in mind that bereavement is an emotional experience, especially if the individual died in a dramatic fashion and every other person has him on their mind. Yeah, the hallucinations can occur. And finally, a lot of people are not aware of this, and it fuels the beliefs in ghosts, right? But really, we recognize that following the loss of a loved one or loss of someone, you might have visions of the person, you might have distortions. So we have perceptual disturbances that might be hallucinations or illusions. Okay, hallucinations are apparitions or symptoms that are not there, while illusions are distortions of things that are present before you to appear in a certain way. I'd explained to that individual that as part of the normal grief process, they should just talk about and share stories they have about the person, and with time, they will move on through this grief process and avoid and having a normal grief experience instead of it becoming pathologic. Pathological grief might be grief process that's prolonged or extremely intense. Bearing in mind the lack of information they had, there was a risk of them having a very prolonged grief process which isn't following the loss of this individual. Yeah. Well, that is my ghost story for today, in the spirit of Halloween, right? The core of what we're doing here is to help draw attention to several questionnaires that we'll be putting out there. Have people run through these questionnaires and assess their, get acquainted with several symptoms of mood disorders that are quite common. Mood disorders, anxiety, and depression. I'll be sending the link along with this video, so when you have time, do share. We're trying to create a community of health conscious individuals and helping them access healthcare in a seamless fashion as much as possible. Thank you very much.